Let's thicken something too. Extremely thick. Guess what? We're going to thicken today. Celsius. And we're going to extremely thick. This is going to be a lot of fun because it's carbonated. To do our carbonated beverage technique, you need to take 1 cup and you're going to pour it in kind of from up high. And the reason we do that up high is I do want to release a lot of this carbonation. I like to refer to this as the loose carbonation. That's too much carbonation for the thickener because it's going to come out right away and it's going to turn into a foamy mess fairly quickly because you got this really thick matrix that it's in. So then the second thing I do is I stir this just a little bit, a few seconds. I'm not releasing all the carbonation, just some of it. And the reason I'm doing that is, again, because when I get it thickened, the bubbles are going to continue to come out just like in a carbonated beverage, and it's going to turn into a foam over time. And what I really need is just to have some of that carbonation in there so you can feel it when it's thickened, and you get the stimulation, but not so much that it's just going to turn into a foam right away. So that's what we're doing here. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the doses from the pump, there's 4 doses, 1 dose per ounce, into this cup here. And so now that this head has kind of released itself, now I'm going to pour very carefully from this cup into that cup. And the whole idea now is that I'm not going to be releasing carbonation because I've already done a bunch of carbonation releasing. And the whole reason we do this is because if somebody enjoyed Celsius or they wanted to try Celsius and they're still on a thickened liquid diet, they're going to want to enjoy the beverages they always have. I like to tell people I developed this technique because if you put me on thickened liquids and you tried to take away my carbonated beverages, in particular Diet Dr. Pepper or Coke Zero, I would be that patient that nobody would like. I would be the patient that would be combative, non-compliant, and angry and let you all know about it. So you might notice that in my technique here I'm doing a paddle stir, just kind of back and forth. I'm not doing that normal vigorous mixing like this, like you can with an uncarbonated beverage. But if you do that with a carbonated beverage, it's going to get very foamy very quick. So now I'm going to do some IDDSI tests on it. I'm going to pick it up with a spoon. I see that it mounds up on there, and when I tip it, there's very little residue. And then I have a fork right here, and when I scoop this up with the fork, it is going to mound up there. It's going to cover the tines. You can get a little drip, a little hang there, but you can see that is very cohesive, but not very adhesive. That's what those 2 tests tell us. So this is a level 4 extremely thick Celsius, or as I like to say, extremely thick Celsius. Anyway, how does it taste? It tastes just like Celsius, but thick. It's very good. And I can feel that carbonation in my throat. That's what you're looking for with carbonated beverages. You want to feel that carbonation even though it's thickened.